Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Valeria. If you're not new here, hi. So welcome back. Today I'm going to be working on setting up my classroom. I was switched to a different hall, so I have to completely do everything all over again. I have quite a bit of things and it's gonna take probably all day to set it up, or maybe at least a little bit today and maybe later in the week. It's July 14th, so meetings and stuff like that are kicking back in action, and it's getting close to the school year, so I'm excited, but I'm also like I'm gonna miss doing absolutely nothing at home. But yeah, so you're gonna go ahead and watch me set up my classroom, so yay! The first thing I have on my list is to put away the manipulatives, set up my classroom library, and then put away the plant storage. My room is literally a giant mess. Like, I even have SpongeBob there. It's insane. So my manipulatives, I do teach math and science, so I have like 50 things to organize. It's honestly really crazy. Okay, you have to make sure you are actually using the materials that the school gives you. Oh my god, I don't know how many times like I didn't realize that we had this or we had that, and you know, I was really close to ordering some stuff on Amazon, but I have dice. These things are awesome. I had a kid who had this on their IEP, but it's actual fraction tiles that are unnamed, and sometimes we would use them during class just for the kids to be able to go back and, you know, just really solidify their understanding of the pieces and everything. So that was really cool. But yeah, I'm going to be doing that, and you're going to watch me suffer and do it. Okay, so let's do that then. Whee! These were really good to use whenever you're doing coordinate planes. So one activity that we did was we had the coordinate plane. The first kid had the instructions to, you know, go on the x-axis, move 5 to the right, go on the y-axis, move 7 up, and they would put it down. And then another student was paired with them, and they had the same exact thing, but it was just to make sure if they knew how to actually put it on there. So it had the actual ordered pair, so I had the number, so it had 5 and 7. And I really liked that, so I used the color tiles for that. My sped teacher has, what is this? Oh my god! Bubbles! Yeah, I'm keeping this. As a reward, sometimes when the kids are behaving really well, I'll blow them some bubbles, because I'm just like, hey, like, you're acting well, you're following directions, here's some bubbles. And it's cheap. I think a whole bottle of this is like $2 or $3 at Walmart. And then this is really awesome. I'm gonna keep this as a classroom award, and I hand out little tickets. I haven't really been good at that, but I need to go ahead and try to do that better. But yeah, and then I have more manipulatives somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and look for those real quick. This is my library. I need to go ahead and reorganize everything. I already have this section off, which is perfectly fine, because it is, oh my god, someone left their diary of a Wimpy Kid book. It's mine now. So these are some of the smaller chapter books. I have mostly animal and fiction books. I need to expand my books, but I know sometimes at the library they have lots of cute little sales, and I lost that bag of books. I don't know what happened to it, but yeah, it disappeared. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and set up my books. So usually I would have my chapter books up here. These are all my books. And they're actually donated to me by one of the teachers at the school I was teaching at, and it was really cool. Thank you, Ms. Jenkins. My May calendar, last day of school. But yeah, I have lots of different books, like Star Wars, fairy tale fables. Yeah, for the larger books, I usually try to put them in the spaces that are larger. Or sometimes I like to put them on top for like display purposes. Usually I use this book, which is huge. It's a animals book, and it's like all these different kinds of things. It's really cool. Ooh, I got this at a thrift store, and it's so pretty. It's called The Anthology of Aquatic Life, and it has all of these beautiful marine animals in it. Like it has a shark, it has horseshoe crab, the manatees, I think they're called, beavers, rivers. Like it's not just ocean animals, it's actual like aquatic, like pond and river and streams, swans, water boatmen, which are like bugs or crustaceans, isopods. And then it has I guess some of the evolution, which is really cool. But yeah, this is a really cool book. A lot of the kids, they were fighting over it one time to read it because I had put it on there, and they're like, "Oh, is that a new book?" And I was like, "Yeah," and they all wanted to take it. I also have some really cute books, old books, like Arthur Meets the President. I have, oh, these are teacher materials. National Geographic penguins. I have Hidden Figures. I have Oceans and More Butterflies. And then On the Loose in Washington, D.C. Like a lot of really cute books. So I'm going to continue doing that. And then, yeah. My library is done. I forgot to show y'all. So yay, very nice, very organized, still very messy classroom. But right now I'm gonna go ahead and organize my plant stuff right here. It's so much. Anyways, this was donated by my dear officer, so thank you for that. But now I have to put it back into the cabinets, and I have too much stuff. But I do plan on keeping some like for myself because I love plants. But yeah, this is too much. And I have Capri Suns and candy so I can keep myself occupied, and I'm also going to be listening to SpongeBob. So yeah, okay, bye. So, whew, that took forever. Okay, so I am now done organizing my plant stuff. Here at the top, I'm gonna put materials that I like hardly use, so like name tags, what's it called? My laminator. I'm gonna put away some like organizers and stuff like that that I might not use. I also need to get rid of things that like weren't working for me. But yeah, so I'm gonna go through some of my stuff and then get rid of that. So I finished my manipulatives part. I finished putting all my books away. I finished with my plant stuff. So now it literally is just organizing every single thing that is left in my room. So I'm tired. Okay, so this is my desk area. This is exhausting. Usually here I would have some of my curriculum materials. I would also have student personal information and anything that I would need to reference, like for my sped kids, for lesson plans, or just other materials that I needed. Usually my desk is an absolute mess, but I bought some stuff to make it pretty, because I just wanted to waste money. The first thing that I have is this gel pad, so whenever you're typing, you just rest your hands right there. So it's purple and glitter, and I love it, and it's squishy. Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick this off so I can put it on my desk. And it says it's like non-slip or whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna put that right here. And you just click, click, clack, click, clack, click. Okay. I also bought a matching purple mouse pad. They're supposed to be like the ergonomic, you know, soft grip, helping you not get arthritis or whatever they call it. So I have this, and I'm gonna put this down right here. Very cute, very demure. Then I bought some squishies. I'm always using a stress ball because when you teach 5th grade, sometimes you want to rip your hair out. So I went to Five Below and I got the amazing Digital Circus squishies. So I have Pomni, who's screaming on the inside, and then I have Jax, who's being mischievous as ever. So anytime I am stressed, I'm gonna be like this. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have those on my desk. Boop. Boop. And they look so cute. Oh, that's so adorable. Okay. So yeah, that's what I waste my money on. Let's go. I have other materials over there, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab those and then put them on my desk. But yeah. This is gonna be my update on my desk so far. I still have so much junk to put in everywhere, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna show you my drawer. I will have to cover it for a moment because I don't want you to know where I live. So here I have some of my markers and stuff, my post-it notes. I have other supplies in here, but I'm covering it because I don't want you to stalk me and find my district. But here's the desk area. I had a student give this to me last year. I already put my Spirited Away sticker on there. I have my pens and everything, scissors, all of that stuff. And then I have my microphone. One of my students actually knew that I like to be silly and sing, and she gave me this microphone that I think she got from Five Below. I'm trying to look for the power button. I think it's like completely dead, so y'all might not be able to hear me sing. Okay, it's dead, but I know of a place where there is no harm, a magical place with a magical charm. Indoors, indoors, indoors. Take it away, Penny. Organizers from the liquidation store I was talking about earlier. I have literally a random box of pencils and whatnot because I don't have the money to buy 50 million things over again. So all the newer stuff is gonna be up here. Right here, you have the box of random mixed items. I do not feel like literally doing 20 minutes of whatever, so I have, you know, the newer stuff here in boxes. I have the highlighters, crayons, markers, but the absolute untouched whatever is staying in there. So everything else is gonna be here. So my desk is a little bit of a mess, but I'm gonna go ahead and start getting the important documents into my shelf over here, but I will say I'm doing like a teeny wee bit of decoration here and there. But these are just some of the cute little doodles that I've had my students made me. Like, you know, I have to make sure I don't show any confidential information, but yeah, they've drawn me some really cute stuff. I've had so many things drawn to me, letters. Oh my goodness. And I keep all of it. I know some teachers, they throw away the doodles, but I don't believe in doing that. So, yeah. It's so cute. So my school district is going to be adapting the Bluebonnet curriculum, so I have to make sure that those are really only the math resources that I use. We're still able to, you know, reference other things whenever we're doing small group instruction. So like whenever you're working with the kids in, of course, small groups or even one-on-one. And, you know, they really enforce that we take that seriously. But there's some other things here that, you know, we can still have, but other stuff can't like even be in our classrooms, because if we don't have the copyrights to use it, we can get in trouble for having it with our everyday lesson plans. But I do have like vocab words, word walls. This is the student data folder that I was using in order, and I can't show y'all, but it was basically to figure out how students would progress over the academic school year. And then this has confidential information, so there you go. It's important to make sure that you document it, because sometimes kids fall behind. Sometimes there's kids with disabilities, and you just have to make sure that you're putting so much effort into all of these different things. And you know, the best way to do it is to monitor, like literally monitoring their every single move. It sounds crazy, but trust me, it's a teacher thing. Like, it has to be like that all the time. There's a couple things I do and don't need, but yeah. Oh, and also, like I said, I'm SPED certified, so I have this giant book, and trust me, you need to reference every single thing, and I haven't been doing this for very long, and you know, it's just consistent. And oh my god, that fell, but as a teacher, ask questions. Holy crap, like, the one thing that has helped me the absolute most is asking questions. That is the number one thing that has helped me. So, for anyone that's going to be new to the profession, ask questions. It doesn't matter if you feel like you're being really stupid. Oh my god. You have to ask questions, because if not, you're going to mess up, and it's going to, like, trickle down. Like, trust me. So, I've got some of my stuff in here. This was from the last day of school, so everyone say goodbye to Bob Esponja. He like squealed. Classroom still looks like an awful, disgusting mess, but I've made improvements and stuff. So this is what my desk area looks like. I know it's crazy, but I'm going to be putting some of that stuff away. This is the my area, my cute axolotl, my podium, so I can write and do stuff as the kids, my books and whatnot, and there's still crap on the floor, but it's getting there. I'm definitely gonna have to come back probably Thursday, tomorrow, and Wednesday. I have 2 conferences for the math curriculum that we're gonna be now implementing. Yay! But yeah, I'm tired and I'm hungry, so I'm gonna clean up the floor and then I'll be done for the day. Yeah, and I've been here since like 9 o'clock. It's like 2:42, almost 2:45, so it's been quite a bit of time. I can't do math right now. My brain's turned off. It's still July, but yeah. I plan to get rid of all of these desks because I'm sorry, but like they're so ugly. Like these desks look like prison cells. They're so ugly. And the reason why they're here is because, like I said, this room was owned by one of the sped teachers. And whenever the kids would need to be tested in small groups, they would isolate some of those students, you know, that had those accommodations. And of course it's for focus, but like in a general education classroom, this looks so ugly. It's like I'm back in Huntsville. If you went to Sam Houston, you would understand. But yeah, it's ugly. But on the brighter side, I left one of my last day of school gifts here, and it was in this cute little cup and whatnot. And my student gave me recess and pens and lip gloss. Like, I forgot about it completely. And yeah, now I'm eating a Reese's fast break because why not? I cleaned up the floors a little bit. But this is what the desk area now looks like. Those bags in there, those are actually the activities that we would do, so they're gonna go in the file cabinet. And then I put up my degree. My wall is blank. I don't like a blank wall. Eventually I'm gonna put posters and whatever things the kids draw me. I tested out some markers here. Threw away a lot of junk I didn't need. That's my stuff right there. Some of these materials are like for emotional. Some of these materials here are for like emotional wellness, and I don't do that. Not that I don't do it. Sorry. Okay. It's for how to help the kids do stuff. These are little goodie things that I had on the last day of school, so they're like temporary tattoos and squishies. So I think what I'm gonna do is probably hand them out as prizes later in the year. Got some cool toys in here. But yeah, my library. Here I'm probably gonna write some of the weekly activities, so like homework and all that good stuff, and you know, the things we're doing. And then I still have more. The rest of the stuff here is like, well, I have a t-shirt there, teehee, but I have construction paper and line paper and stuff, so I'll have to get rid of that, or I'll have to put all of that stuff away. But in another world, I'll do that. So for the time being, I hope you liked my video. This is just gonna be part 1. I'm definitely gonna have to come back here and do part 2. But as always, if you liked it, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good YouTube stuff. Yeah, and then I said I was gonna try to do like fun educational videos, but I've been so lazy, and I don't know. You know, summer break has just been taken over. But yeah, okay. Yeah, that's basically it. My classroom is still a mess. Bye!